All right, we're going to try this again. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris, and this is We Love Comics. And we're actually going to include the ability for you to hear me this time, which is, I'm sure, a good thing for some and probably more painful for others. But hey, nothing I can do about that. If you don't like the sound of my voice, why are you here anyway? So I want to thank everybody to inform me that my video that I was doing no sound was going through and the microphone wasn't working for some reason. So thank you to everybody. And I told them that I'll have to start the video over again. So it's probably going to take a minute for people to realize I am on another video. So thank you so much. And Paul, thank you for letting me know the audio is good. Sorry about that. But let's go through the whole shindigs while I'm waiting for people to rediscover that I've made a video because something really nice just happened. And I thought this was worth talking about. Just got a new Patreon member. So if you want to join my Patreon, you could go to patreon.com/, we love comics. There is no minimum other than the minimum to join anyone's Patreon account, which is $2 a month. But you'll get your name shouted out every video that I do. Normally, I only give the first name because I'm not going to give somebody's full information out unless they wanted me to. But as you'll see with the last two on this list, if you want me to do a social network shout out instead of your name or an eBay store or something, I have no problem with that. Just let me know at patreon.com/, we love comics. Now we're up to 13 Patreon members. If we can get up to 20, I got some giveaways that I'm going to be doing. So let's give a shout out to our Patreon members. We got Carl, Sith, Scott, Michael B, Kevin W., James R., Herbert R., Dan L., Kim N., Annabelle N., and our newest Patreon member, Jason B. Welcome and thank you so much. And like I said before, the last two, if you have Instagram, check out Silver Age Surfer _comics. Tell him We Love Comics sent you if you follow him. Even if you don't follow him and you just want to watch one or two things that they've written down and posted. You never know, but let them know We Love Comics sent you. And what this video is all about, last but not least in this particular video, Doth Bleak, which if you have Facebook, check him out. It's Stephen L. Turk Author. So if we can get to 20 people, and like I said, now we're up to 13, we're going to be giving away contests to anyone that enters. Now, there is no minimum to enter other than, like I said, the minimum to join anybody's Patreon account, which is $2 a month. But for every $2 you put into the account, you'll get one entry. So the more you put in, the more chances of entries that you'll get each month. So if you want to pause that and check out all the different levels, by all means, please do. And then I am trying to acquire a bunch of comics via trade. So if you know anybody that has these books, or if you have an extra one, or you're sick and tired of your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1 first print, for example, and you want several different books of mine to get that book, and maybe there are a bunch of books that you've wanted that I have, let's make a trade happen. It's a way for two parties to not have to literally spend thousands of dollars to be able to acquire a new book. You will literally save hundreds of dollars in taxes because books like this do not go for cheap. So if you're buying them online or you're buying them on, at a comic book store, you're literally talking hundreds of dollars in taxes. And also, speaking of taxes, at the end of the year, you don't have to report a trade as income. So if you did everything in your life as a trade, you'd have no taxable income. So let's make it happen. Contact me at peacefulfeelings@yahoo.com. So we're going to go back to the thumbnail because, I mean, there's no need to see my ugly little mug because I'm not showing any comics. I'm just talking about something that people entered. Now, thank you for people that are coming in and thank you for letting me know that you can hear me. About 2 weeks ago, I got well, actually, let's go back about 3 weeks. I got a message from Doth Bleak, which is Stephen L. Turk, author, on his Facebook page, and said he's writing a series of books and he just completed the first book and he wanted to send me a signed copy. I thought that was really nice. My wife is currently reading it. And this wasn't even his idea. I wanted to try and promote him because I figure if somebody's going to do something nice like that to me, I want to try and return the favor because if the world did things like that where somebody did something nice to you, you do something nice back to them, the world would be in a much better place. So this wasn't even his idea. I came up with him and said an idea of how to promote his book is what if we did a contest where people could enter and join your Facebook page and you would give away a signed copy. Not only did he agree to do it, He also said he would mail it to the person no matter where they live in the world. And I thought that was really nice. So about 2 weeks ago, I do a video and tell people that if you join his Facebook page and you're a subscriber of mine, you could be entered into the contest to win a signed copy of the book delivered to your house for free. And only one person signed up. I thought I wanted to do better for him. So instead of doing the week of the contest and then doing a drawing, and there was only one person, I decided to postpone it and try and wait a little bit more. So about 2 more weeks passed. And Stephen was nice the whole time. He was appreciative. And even though I repeatedly felt bad that only one person was entering out of all of my subscribers, now I know I don't get a lot of views, but I thought more than one person would enter. So just the other day, Stephen messages me and says 4 people ended up entering the contest. And I thought that's great. It's like now I can do the picking the winner of the contest. Well, Steven decides to do something very nice, and I think even if you did not enter the contest, I would take it as a personal favor for you to go to Stephen L. Turk Author on his Facebook page and tell him what a nice gesture this is, because not only is he giving away a book for free, signed and delivered, he told me that all 4 people who entered will end up winning the prize. So Michael Bain, who was the first entry for the first 2.5 weeks, Alfred Estrada, Jason Brazier, and Dan Lewis. If you contact Stephen L. Turk Author on his Facebook page and let them know that you are in the contest, you will receive the first edition of his first book signed as a thank you. And I thought that was incredibly nice. I mean, like I said, this wasn't even his idea. I literally put him on the spot in a way, and he could have actually said no, or he could have been annoyed. Like, he could have been like, why are you saying I'm giving away a book for free? You didn't even ask. But he was all for it. He was very appreciative. And now he says that 4 people that entered, instead of picking a drawing, tells me to let these 4 people know that all 4 of them are going to get a book as long as they contact them. You don't have to pay for shipping. It doesn't matter where you live around the world. The only question he asks is, do you want it signed in blue ink, red ink? Do you want it signed on the cover or on the first page? Let him know and he'll accommodate. And I thought that was really nice. So I really hope people will contact him and join his Facebook page, even if you didn't enter the contest. Because, there are very few people in the world, especially these days, that are kind and considerate and do things that are nice. And for him to not only give away one signed book and deliver it for free, he's giving it to all 4 people that entered. So, didn't have to do it. It's actually costing him money. And you know what? If you know anybody that likes reading books, because it's a book about vampires, I'm not going to give any information on the book because I want people to be able to read it and enjoy it. But if you know anybody that maybe likes to read books and you want to get them a gift, maybe for a birthday present, or maybe somebody, leaving their job and you're giving them a going away present, maybe you might consider getting a book from him. You know, nice deeds should not go punished. It should be rewarded. So I want to thank Darth Bleak, aka Stephen L. Turk, for not only agreeing to do this, but going above and beyond what anybody else would do. So I wanted to make sure I did a video specifically to shout that out and let those 4 people know that they are winners of that book. And all they have to do is contact them, give them their information of where they want it sent, how they want it signed, and enjoy the book. And not only that, he told me, because he's writing a series of books. I don't know how many. And he said he's almost finished with the second book. And I would love to get a signed copy myself, for especially let my wife continue the series. But he said he would be willing to do another contest when the second book comes out. So, there's not a lot of people in the world that are doing kind things without wanting something in return. He hasn't asked for anything. So I'm asking as a personal favor to you guys, whether you read books, whether you're going to buy a book or not, go to his page and only say, you know what, that was nice of you to do. Because, sometimes People don't need to hear supportive, kind words, but they're still nice to hear. So if any of you have the moment to do that, I would consider it a personal favor. I hope you will join his Facebook page. Like I said, if you're looking for a gift for somebody, you could contact them and ask them how you could purchase the book if you're not one of the winners. And let's show them that we appreciate kindness and that it goes rewarded and not punished. So I want to thank everybody for watching, especially those that came back after the video ended up. The first video I did, had no end up had no audio. But again, congratulations to Michael Bain, Alfred Estrada, Jason Brazier, and Dan Lewis. So if you're one of those four, put it in the comments section and let me know that you contacted them. So that's my story and I'm sticking to it. I'll do another video tomorrow with actual comics. Thanks for watching. Join my Patreon at We Love Comics /Patreon. Again, we're up to 13 people now. You'll get a shout out every single video that I do. We get to 20. We got some giveaways. And let's make a trade happen. I'm going to keep doing it until then. Since we only have 1, 2, 3, 4 people in the live chat, just like the 4 people who won the book, I'm going to make sure all 4 of you get today's surprise subscriber shout out. So shout out to Paul Ferris, Andrew Jensen, Pino, the Bronze Page Comics. All 4 of you at today's surprise subscriber shout outs. You guys have been here enough to know what that entails. So if you want to put the information in the comment section once the video uploads to either your social network or YouTube channel or something that you sell, I'll leave it up to you. So Dan is here. Congratulations on that. I hope you enjoy the book. And I really appreciate you guys watching. And a big shout out to Stephen L. Turk, author, on his Facebook page. That was really kind. We need more of that in this world. Thanks for watching, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day. And don't forget, it's not you. It's not I. It's We Love Comics. And I just got a oh, super chat. That was very nice of you. Life is good. 4 cats. Now, you wrote 4 cats. Does that mean you have 4 cats? Because that's definitely not mine. I wish I only took care of 4 cats. Or are you saying as in for your cats? Because yeah, um, pretty much my Patreon goes towards me feeding and taking care of, which includes taking them, to get spayed and neutered, taking them to the vets if they need it. About between 20 and 25 cats twice a day, every day. So the majority of the money that I get from Patreon actually goes towards me helping animals be able to survive in a world that nobody cares about them. I'm literally out there twice a day. I don't just put food out and leave it there. I literally will go to the first group. Like if you watch the video I did about a month ago, I show a video of what I do, basically a short video. I go by my house where there's about 8 to 9 cats, depending on the day, and I'll stay out there with them for at least a half hour, making sure one cat isn't stealing food from another, rotating dishes if they don't like what they have, adding dry food and things like that. And then when they're done, I bring the remainder of the food to the block behind me where there's about another 8 to 10 cats, again, depending on the day, and I sit out there in the cold, in the summer heat here in Florida, where it's 100 degrees basically every day with the heat index. Whether it's raining, whether I'm sick, I'm out there. I'm petting them. I'm staying with them, and then I come in and clean the dishes. So literally, it takes about 2 to 2.5 hours each feeding time. So about 4 to 5 hours every single day I spend taking care of these cats. And there's several of them that have had injuries, and we've brought them into the house, let them stay there for 2 to 3 weeks to a month to let them heal. Matter of fact, 1 or 2 of them ended up becoming permanent residents in my house. We take them to the vets. One of them had a thyroid problem, and we actually got the operation to it's I forget what it's called, but it's $1,000 procedure. It's where they do chemotherapy to actually get rid of the tumor. So we go above and beyond. Most people say, "Oh, they're just cats." Well, you know what? They're God's creatures, and if people, they say you could tell a lot about a society on how they treat animals. And I just love them to death. They are my life. So anybody contributing to my Patreon, you know that most of it is pretty much going towards that. I'm not going on vacations. I don't even know what a vacation is. But then again, I live in Florida where it's a permanent vacation, so I don't need to go anywhere. I'm not out partying. I'm not going to strip clubs. I'm not out drinking. I'm home with the wife. I buy comics. I sell comics on occasion, and I do videos doing what I love. And the rest of my time is literally feeding the cats. So life is good. That was very kind of you. And like I said, if we have more kindness in the world, just think of what a wonderful world it would be. So I'm rambling at this point, and I'm sure many of you are sick of that. So thank you for watching. Thank you for participating. And if any of you get the book, let me know how the transaction went with him. Let me know what you thought about the book, and don't spoil anything in case somebody's interested. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you next video.